Hello, this is Adil Waja. What an amazing day, just absolutely beautiful. Just amazing to feel the energy and just to breathe. It's just absolutely amazing. Now, sometimes you have something and then you lose it and you keep looking for it. You look everywhere, you're just trying to find it. Just no go, and then you just relax, and then maybe a wee while later or tomorrow or whatever it is just magically appears. Just absolutely amazing. But now just imagine that you don't know what you're looking for. There's actually something that inside that you know that you need to find, but you don't know exactly what it is. Now it sort of comes back, and when I was at school, and during a time when I was at school back in South Africa, it was a time that it was quite difficult at school, because that was pre-Mandela time. And I was at that time where there was just a lot of unrest and a lot of upset in the school. We used to go for marches in the school, not much education at all, and marches outside. And sometimes it used to get quite intense. It would go from being sort of like peaceful, nice, just for the course of it, and then at other times it'd start off like that, but it just lands up with tear gas. And you got to run, you got to actually get out of it, because it can land up with probably rubber bullets or whatever it is. But anyway, fortunately for me, time went on, but I had like a dream inside of me, a dream to one day create something and have a company of my own, and succeed in it, and especially to make something that I could have that would help people. So that was my really dream, and I did my education in South Africa after school, and went and studied electronics and computers. Thoroughly enjoyed it, and through the unrest I managed to achieve my qualifications. But I sat back and I wondered, I need to achieve this dream. And at that time, my family, the mum, dad and siblings and that, we're a really close family, and we do everything for each other. And it was important that we used to sit down and we had a chat, and he says, look, what's the future, where we're going with all of this. And we've decided that, hey, let's start a new life. So I was the pioneer at that time to move to New Zealand. So I immigrated to New Zealand. I got a job in New Zealand, and man, what a beautiful country. The difference, the freedom is just absolutely incredible. So I got a job in a company that we used to do coding and labeling systems. Now that was on the production line, and we used to do jobs and computers for the meat and the dairy industry, where things used to come along the line, and we used to code, weigh and label the systems. Now, the most important thing about that job was the fact that productivity, it needed to be efficient and simple to use. So if there was a bit of a downtime, it was critical, because that downtime or that less of productivity is loss of money. Everything stops, and for that particular factory it was quite critical. So it was a really good learning curve for me to understand the importance of being efficient, the importance of being productive. So time went on, and I was working for this company, and I still had this urge, this dream of owning my own company one day. And I just knew that I needed to do something, but I didn't know what I was going to do. Job was fun, I was enjoying it, but it was something else that I needed to do. Anyway, mum and dad and the rest of the family, they also came over to New Zealand. It was amazing to have them back all together again, because we just do a lot for each other. And dad, when he came, he decided, okay, I'm going to buy a hairdressing salon. As a business, as an investment. So he got a salon, and he bought the salon, and as a family we were all excited about it. So we all got together, helped him get the salon going, you know, and get into the salon, get things set up, and put all our energy together and so on. But what Dad found at that time was, after he owned the salon, he found that there was actually so much of paperwork to do. There was so much of manual processes that he had to go through, because you have your staff members, you have your hairdressing stylists and so on. And you had to try and formulate all these things so that you can keep your finger on it and have things running really productively. So this went on, and we found that it was just so much work. So from work, I just decided, hey, let's try something, and I'm going to put together some sort of program on a computer and let it capture all the information and try and sort these things out so that you can, you know, get the company running better and move ahead with it. So I used to work at nights, and during the weekends I sort of started putting something together. About 4 to 6 months later, we had something, so I put it into the salon. And wow, you know, Dad was just absolutely thrilled with it, because all of a sudden he had this reduced amount of information, you know, and work that he had to do to be able to achieve a good productivity information. It used to capture client information, capture his sales, and as well as do all the inventory control and so on. So absolutely thrilled. So this went on, and I was just totally happy that, hey, I put something together and it's now helping Dad, and what an achievement. It's actually awesome. So I carried on working, and then one day salon number 2, another owner came along and asked, please, can I can I have a look at what you've got in the salon? And he came over and took him through the whole system, and you could see it in his eyes. It just lit up, and he was so excited quite quickly, and he said straight away, please, I want that. Can you give me the same thing? At that moment, I had that wow in me, and I said, this is amazing. This is an amazing opportunity. I left work immediately. I went home, and I continued to improve the system, install systems, and it went from improving, installing, coming back to more development, getting feedback, doing more work with the customer. So I did that all by myself initially, all the time. Now, Dad was running the salon, as well as my siblings, my brother and my sister. They were involved in the salon. You know, they were actually running and managing it. And at times I went, and over the weekends I used to help out as well. And that input that I had, that mixing with the salon, mixing with the stylists and my sister as a manager as well, made me understand exactly what the salon needed. So that was key for the system. So every bit of feedback that I got, I made the system to run within the salon. So it was key that ease of use, fitting into the salon, it helped a really awesome amount. So this went on, and it developed, and the company developed. But the other thing too, as technology changed, you know, and the company grew, eventually Dad was really happy with it, so he sold the salons. And when the salons grew, he bought another one and he sold them. So at that time he sold them, my sister Wirat, she came over and joined me in the business, because it was just growing, and a lot more and more salons were getting users. We had to grow in the company. So it grew and growing, was so excellent and exciting that this was growing. So what happened is, it got to a point where technology was growing, cloud-based systems was coming in, and that was the next hurdle we had to take. The next project, the next milestone was to go and develop. So what we did is, we didn't take what we had, and the product we had that I created was Salon Easy. We didn't take that and adapt it for the cloud. We went from scratch, took the latest technology and developed Epical. this is where Epical started. With the experience and the knowledge we knew from all those years of running the salon, developing Salon Easy, we took those key important features and incorporated it into Epical. And this is where we have Epical to a fully cloud-based system. Absolutely amazing. It grew, and we're at the stage now where the system is running well, and we're slowly getting the system going, and it's so exciting. But you know, through this whole journey, one of the most important things that I actually picked up through the whole thing, you strive, you go, you have this dream, and you focus on what you want to achieve, and you focus on achieving this end results of success and a big company or whatever it is. But in behind, I found something that I knew I was looking for, but something that I didn't know what it was. But right towards the end of it all, I found something that none of what I was achieving, none of what I was getting to and succeeding with the company, getting a family, having 4 kids, amazing 4 kids, all of those things resulted in one thing, and that was happiness. It was amazing when I got to that point and realized that where I got that happiness from and where it came from. It had nothing to do with what I was achieving, succeeding in the company or whatever it is. It was everything within me. I knew it was in there. I found it, and it just came from within. And that's why today I find it's just absolutely, every day is just absolutely an amazing day. And the joy that we get out of doing what we're doing, to have systems in businesses that can help you. And the magic thing is to enjoy every moment of talking to you, talking to clients, liaising with them, and just having a blast. So the journey that we're on now is just absolutely incredible, and we're enjoying this part. So, you know, we'd love to have you as a family part of the whole thing. So just join us. It's absolutely amazing, and we'd just love to have you together and enjoy the journey with us. And there's some cool stuff coming up that I'm investigating and looking at, because technology just changes so much and things are there. So all exciting stuff, and we'll keep you informed. Thank you.